All right. Hi, everyone. How is everybody doing? My name is Regina Olakunle, and I'm coming to you from Regina Olakunle TV. Today, I want to quickly talk about the death of Mohbad, a rapper, a musician, a vocalist from the city of Lagos, Nigeria. So if you're wondering where Lagos, Nigeria is, that's in Africa. Nigeria is in Africa. And this Mohbad I'm talking about happens to be a musician that, was supposed to have gone farther than he went. To me, hearing about his death today, the 12th of September 2023, looking at somebody that had so much prospects just die like that. I had to come out and do this video today because I want to speak to the upcoming people, the so-called celebrities, songwriters, vocalists, musicians, rappers, all over. If you're listening to me, I'm talking to you. This video is for you. Do I have the authority to talk about this? Yes, I can, because, looking at a prospective musician pass away like that, somebody who had so much talent, somebody who could have had a better future. That's one glory. A glory just came to an end today. And when I look at the lives and times of people, like especially our upcoming musicians, there's so many things that I say. The first time I listened to Mohbad, and I want to say that Mohbad's real name is Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba. Mohbad was born on 8 June 1996 and he passed on today, the 12th of September 2023. If you're watching me, I pray that you never have to bury your child or your children. No mother prays to bury their own child, or no one wants to go through that situation. I pray that this never becomes your story in Jesus' name. But however, wherever you're watching me from, you have a prospective child that's doing so well. You need to help such a child in prayer. You need to be prayerful. You need to teach them the normal ways of life. There are certain things that Yorubas will say, and it's even in the Bible. It says, I am not passing any judgments. It's so sad today because this was somebody that when he came up and I listened to his music, I'll sing along. I have a lot of people around me sing OPP, Opagan. Even you see a lot of young kids, toddlers, they start with the song, they start singing the song. Then you begin to wonder, like, oh, this guy is going to go far. I did say to my mom, I said, you know what? This guy will go far, but he needs to leave drugs. If he wants to go far in life, he needs to put a stop to it. A lot of things happened in his life, as I read on today, and I heard quite about it, like, I would say about a year or two ago, when he had a problem with his, with the label he was signing to, which is owned by Naira Marley. I want to say today that if you are a mother, and you have a prospective child who is going to be famous, you need to start praying for such a child today. If you haven't started, then you haven't gotten it right. You need to begin to pray. Go on your knees in prayer. This child, this guy who passed away today, the 12th of September, could have been one of the best known, one of the best products that will come from Africa. I am telling you because when I see people who have got a great glory, I can tell when you are spiritually inclined, there's certain things you would be able to tell. And I did say the day I saw him, I said, I just pray that this one will not go into what he's supposed to go into. I want to say this video is even going to Naira Marley and to the people signed under your label. There are certain things that they portray, They might think, oh, I'm just catching cruise. My dear, you will waste your life. When they say don't do drugs, there's nothing like a do not do drugs. When you got talents, when you have a great glory, do not destroy it with drugs and unnecessary things that you just bring into your life that doesn't have any meaning. It has nothing, no worth whatsoever to your life. I have been pained since I learned of his passing. I never met him in person, but I saw a glory in him. It was a glory that was meant to shine. It was even meant to outlive him. I don't know where he missed it. When you do not discipline yourself, when you think life is just about going into drugs and, you know, some kind of character that you cannot explain, you are going to lose it in life. If you're watching this video, Zinoliski, I don't know if I pronounce your name well, I'm not coming to condemn anybody. Your parents need to do a lot of work on you. You're touring the same line. You're lucky to still be alive. But I want to tell your parents to begin to pray for you, because you're touring the same line. And when I look at you, I have quite close people who sing your song every day. It's so surprising. These people live in the United States. They are born Americans, but they love your song. They sing your song. And I wonder to myself, does he know what he's doing to himself? I look at how thin you've become because of drugs. And you people think that you're living, you're on top of your game. That's not being on top of your game. It's called pure stupidity, nothing else. If you're listening to me today, you are into illicit drugs, illegal drugs. You're into all kind of shit. You need to stop. If you have a glory, protect it. Life is sacred. Please. You guys need to have a rethink. This thing is going to destroy you. That's not how you might think you want to run it. People have run it before. People have taken it before. And I want to tell you, they got themselves ruined. You're going to ruin your life. You're going to ruin your career. I do not know the cause of death is yet to be told. Nobody knows the cause of death yet. A lot of things are coming up. Speculations. But if you've been into law enforcement in the country where I live in, and you've been trained in certain things, there are certain things that you can pick out when you see a certain individual. The way they talk, the way they present themselves, in your communication with them, you can see a lot of things. When things are not right, you will tell. You can tell. Okay? So I want to say, the parents of Zinoliski, if you are listening to you're watching this video today, you need to pray for him. This video is not about Zinoliski, but I see a lot of, I see how he acts, and there is no day, I want to tell you, there is no day that I don't see someone who listens to Zinoliski's music. I don't know. These are Americans that I'm around. I don't know what this, they don't even know him, but they pick up the music, and then some of them are Nigerians born in the United States, but they're trying to connect with their roots. So when they see a music they can relate with, especially the one he just sang with Adekunle Gold. I don't know who owns the music, who owns the song, the right to the song itself, that says the person that listens to it calls it Ajay, but actually I think the song itself is I can't remember the title, but it's a new one that they just sang that says I'm gonna remember. I know who I be, make money there. I go do everything I do in my own time. Koni kojami, koni dile. Where it says like a prayer, it's a prayer song. And Zinoliski, wrapped in the music in that particular track, there is no day that music is not played in my house. And I want to tell you, I don't know why they love him so much. I don't know. The music makes sense. I pray nothing happens to you. I pray God keeps you. But please, if you're listening to this video, if you're watching this video, and you know him, I want you guys to post this. Let it get to Naira Marley. Let it get to Zinoliski. Let it get to whoever needs to see this. Let it get to the parents of Zinoliski. If you're his father, you are his mother, you're listening, you're watching this video, you have a lot of work to do. You have got a shining star in your hands. You need to protect this child. If he needs to be put into rehabilitation center, let him go into a rehabilitation center. And I want to tell you, Naira Marley, as a CEO of a label, what you're doing, like the life you're portraying, you might think you are in vogue, you're reigning, you're connected. But I want to tell you, there's a tiny line between life and death. A tiny line between life and death. Please, hold your life as important. Doing drugs, all these drugs you're looking at, you're buying it with your own money, they're going to destroy you. It's going to destroy you. Look at the glory that God has placed in your hands. Look at the people you are managing. They come online and you see drugs everywhere being displayed. You see being displayed. This thing is going to destroy the God-given talent that God has given you. It's going to ruin your life. So it's hard time that you people just put a stop to it. This unlawful has to stop. It has to stop. It has to stop. Please. I don't know the death. I don't know the cause of death of Mohbad, whose name is Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba. Can you imagine? When he was born, his parents named him Ilerioluwa. Do you know what that means? Ileri? Do you know what it means in... That's Yoruba. But do you know what it means in English? That is the promise of God. The covenant of the Most High just went down like that. Earth just swallowed a wonderful glory that was supposed to surpass him. The earth just took him today. A lot of reasons have been given why he died. Some said he had some hair infection. Some said he was eaten by Yorubas who call it juju charm after he performed in Ikorodu or something. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, even if that's not the cause of his death, drugs. I know that a lot of things happened to him. He went through a lot because he had a disagreement with his management. And I want to say to the owners of management, record labels, when people offend you, please temper justice with mercy. Don't go all the way, because you never know. You never know what could happen to that person. Somebody who's been living a good life. I don't want to go into what I am not sure about, but I did know that he had a lot of problems with his management, whose the management is owned by Naira Marley. There were lots and lots of accusations that came up. But I want to say, only God knows the truth. But if you're a manager of a label, if you're the owner, a CEO of a record label, always remember that though you are powerful, but there is one who supersedes every other power. Even if somebody has wronged you, we all go in the wrong sometimes. We all do something bad. Nobody is perfect. If the person comes to realization that he has done what is wrong, please let it go. Let it go. For the sake of God, please let it go. Please let it go. I do want to send my condolence To the parents of Mohbad, to the Aloba family, I do send my condolence. Please accept my condolence. That was a wonderful boy. That was a glory that was wasted. I feel sorry. I feel sad. I didn't want to come out today. It's been a while since I've done any video. But I just want to tell you, to you listening to me, you have been in a particular position before, and whatever happened, you lost that position. Let me come to your screen tonight and tell you that that is not the end of your life. Because you left a particular label does not mean that's the end of your life. It doesn't mean that's the end of your career. If you pick up the pieces of your life and you get up and you say to yourself, I can do it. You know what? You can do it. You will even supersede what you have had before. If you come to the position of realization, when you realize that, oh, the life that I've been living is not, I haven't been doing it right, or people have complained about my character, I have done wrong, and you want to really change, there are better ways to do it. If you try on your own and it's not working, give yourself time. That boy had a very good glory. He had a good talent. If only he had help. If only he had help from the right quarters, maybe this wouldn't have happened to him. God knows all things, like I said. But there's certain things that we can actually avoid. A lot of people are going through mental health problems that they're not telling. And some are telling they don't have help. They don't get the necessary help that they need. Depression is real. And I want to tell you, whatever the situation is, everybody goes through one particular problem at one time or the other. But I want to tell you, if you are determined and consistent, and you have that determination, you say to yourself, this is not going to be the end of me. No matter what anybody does, it won't be the end of you. If you are watching this presentation tonight, if you're watching me tonight, this is for you. Don't give up on yourself. When you give up, the enemy laughs at your downfall. Pick up the pieces of your life. Because you failed at something doesn't mean you are not going to, excel in another. Failure brings about progress. Failure, when you fail in one thing, pick it up. Pick up the pieces. Don't give up on yourself. Don't think it's over. Do not think it is over. It could be your marriage that you just lost. It could be anything. It could be your career. I don't know what it is. That may be. But I am telling you today, do not give up on yourself. If you need assistance, speak out. Talk to the necessary people that would help you. And when I mean speak out, I am saying you don't have to talk to. There are certain people who are around you. They cannot help you. They're going to add to that problem. You don't need to talk to them. To parents, watch out for your children. Because they are adults doesn't mean that they don't need help. Talk to them. Don't say, oh, he died at the age of 27. That's an adult. He's a man. But still, he is somebody's child. I pray his soul rests in peace. I just couldn't I couldn't just take it like, I wanted somebody to just say, oh, it was just, somebody assumed that he died, or like it was just a rumor or something. I'm sorry this happened to him. I am so sorry that he had to pass on at a very early age, But to those that are still alive, it's an opportunity to change. If you're doing drugs, you need to go stop it. you need to go stop it. I'm telling you, you need to stop as in ASAP. It will damage you. Because when you can no longer manage that thing, that habit that you have, when you can no longer manage it, then it becomes a problem. Mental health problems start coming in. A lot of stupid stuff will come in. If you're in a normal state of health, you can think right. Even if somebody is coming to attack you, I'm giving an example, and you are in the right state of mind, you will be able to look around you and, be able to tell the people that you have around you, am I with my enemy? Am I walking around with, may God help us. Nobody is perfect. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, when you're in the right state of mind, it's easy to make the right decision than when you are high on something that is beyond you, that you don't even understand what it is. It's beyond you. It's been consumed into your body, and then it's controlling you. That is what is controlling you. So it's difficult to make the right decision. Nigeria, Africa, the world just lost a good and wonderful talent. That boy, that guy that died today, Mohbad, if he had taken the right decisions, if he had been under the right management, if he had been under a disciplined management that knew what they were doing, could have been a major star today. But lo and behold, he's gone under the heaven's feet. It's sad. You're watching today. You're listening to me. You're going through a lot. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. But I want to tell you, don't give up on yourself. Even if a management leaves you, God has not left you. There is hope when there is life. All hope is lost when you're dead. Think about it. Think about it. Suicide is not the answer to any situation in life. Suicide is not the answer. I'm not saying you committed suicide. I'm just speaking from my heart. I'm speaking as I'm being led. Okay? Suicide is not the option. Suicide is not the option. People try to bring you down, but lo and behold, they don't know they're even sending you. They might be sending you to your own place of success. If you take your time, don't rush anything. If things are not working, it doesn't mean because it's not working today, it's not going to work another time. Go and learn from those that have been successful. Go and learn from the millionaires of today, from the billionaires of today. They will tell you that they have gone through a lot. They've been defeated several times. Beyonce is rated as having the most Grammy. Right? Having the most, when you count the numbers of what the Grammys she's had. But she will tell you she had failed several times before too. But yet, she kept going. She didn't stop. I'm saying this because a lot of times she may have been disappointed. She may have been put down. She may have met a stumbling block. But she didn't allow that to stop her from getting to a destination. And now she's been celebrated all over the world. Do you know what she has gone through? Do you know what she may have passed through? Are you telling me she has never failed? No. Failure doesn't mean you're not going to succeed. Yet failure prepares you for a greater future. Go know that today. And don't allow anybody stop your shine. People can do all sorts. They do it for their own sake. But God is not a man that he will lie. He will never forsake you. Let them do what they can. You keep moving. And just keep being you. Keep doing good. And goodness of God. The goodness of God will never, ever depart from you. I love you. Mohbad, rest in peace. May God forgive you of every sin you may have committed. And to the parents, may God give you the fortitude to bear this loss. It's a great loss. You lost the glory. The story of your destiny, you don't understand it. You didn't understand it. I am not sure the parents understood it either. They would or they could have protected it more. I'm not passing any judgment. I don't know him from Adams. I'm only being led. And I'm speaking from my mind because it is sad. It is sad to lose. Oh my goodness. You don't understand what he carried a great glory. But he didn't know what he was, what he had. If you know what you carry, you will treat yourself better. You will treat your body better. You will treat your health better. You won't go to the wrong places. If you know the glory that you carry, right? Remain blessed. I love you. My name is Regina Olakunle, and you're watching me from Regina Olakunle TV. And if you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to visit my channel, Regina Olakunle TV on YouTube. And don't forget, Gold is still showing. Gold is a movie and it's showing on Regina Olakunle TV. Please watch. Go watch it. Don't forget to share and don't forget to leave a comment. I love you.